Welcome to another episode of AKRME Fitness, your favorite YouTube fitness channel. In this episode, you have myself and my cousin Kat, and we are doing reverse grip tricep pull downs. So we did 4 sets of 20 reps per arm of this exercise. And just like the title indicates, this is a tricep workout. A lot of people look at success as an entirely selfish thing, about something that they can do to improve themselves and improve their own station in life. But it's not necessarily that, because truly successful people inspire other people to do great things. Like I said, I'm always using basketball players as an example, and I'll do the same here. Think of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan did great things for himself and great things for his team, but at the same time, he provided an example for other individuals of what they can do in that league if they are great. So many people look to him as a role model and as an example of what they can do. So he inspires others, and whatever you do, you can inspire others as well. If you do it well enough, they will look to you as inspiration. You can't use the fact that things are going wrong as an excuse to give up, because by definition of Murphy's Law, things are always going to go bad. Murphy's Law is whatever can go wrong is going to go wrong. So you should count on that. And the thing about it is, when things are going wrong, you should use it as motivation, because you should realize that there's a force, the enemy is coming against you because it's trying to stop you from achieving things. If you're not achieving anything, then there's no reason to have to come against you. So when things get hard, you should realize that the enemy is trying to stop you and derail you from your goals. But if you weren't doing anything, he wouldn't be attacking you so hard. So you should use that as motivation to know that you're on the right path when these things come against you. Because like I said, if you weren't doing anything at all, there would be no reason to come against you. But you're being attacked because you're on the brink of doing something great, and he's trying to stop you from doing something great, and you can't allow that. That should be your motivation, to know that I am on the brink of achieving my destiny, achieving my goals, achieving my dreams. And don't let these negative things stop you. Let them inspire you and push you to go further, so that you can achieve those dreams that you have. Yeah, a lot of motivational speakers, that's what they speak on. They say that you're going to have to be fatigued when you're doing what you're doing. That's part of being a successful person, because the thing about it is, but it's going to be rewarding. And the thing about it is, like, if you're working a 9 to 5, yeah, you'll be tired, but you'll be tired with no rewards, and because it's not your company. But if you're working towards your own goals, your own dreams, and you're doing it your way, you're going to be even more fatigued, because it's going to take more effort and more time. But it would be much more rewarding, because you're working towards building your own goals and your own dreams, your own empire, not building someone else's empire. But like I said, it's going to require a lot more work, because you're doing everything from the ground up. But it's going to be worth it. So just get used to the idea of being fatigued, because you're going to have to put in that much more work, but it will be worth it. In the Bible, Proverbs chapter 18, verses 16 through 17 say that a man's gift will make room for him and bring him before great men. So that's what you have to keep in mind. We all have different gifts, and if we work hard and we establish those gifts, if we develop those gifts fully, those gifts will make a way for us. Those gifts will provide for us. Those gifts will put us in the presence of great individuals. It'll open up doors and rooms for us that we don't think that we're even qualified to stand in. But those gifts make us qualified, those gifts that God has given us. So make sure that you're working as hard as you can on yourself. Identify the gifts that you have and develop those gifts, because they will be able to elevate you and put you in a privileged status and place you in rooms that you never thought that you would be in front of people that you never thought that you would be qualified to be in front of. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. Now let's think about that. Now, if you're waiting for the situation to be perfect, for your feeling, the way you feel to be perfect, you're making no progress. While you're waiting, you're just sitting there and making no progress and waiting for things to get perfect, right? Well, take this other individual on the other hand, who's not waiting for perfect conditions, and they're working out every day, they're training every day, and they're getting a little bit better and better every day, while you, on the mean hand, are waiting for things to be perfect. You have made no progress. You're still in the same position, while this individual is continuously getting better and better and better. Now, if things finally do get perfect for you, which probably won't happen, once you start, you still are going to have to make continuous progress, but you're going to be way behind the individual that started when the conditions were not perfect. So you may as well start now and stop waiting on perfect conditions and begin making continuous progress right now. If you try and fail, you can always try again. And once you try again, now you're trying from a place of experience, because you realize what doesn't work, so you can implement the knowledge that you gained when you didn't succeed and try it a different way, and you still may not succeed, and then what, you just continue to repeat the process until you do succeed. And but the thing about it is, if you fail to try, it's just like I was saying about if you're waiting on perfect conditions. It's the same thing. If you fail to try, you have made no progress whatsoever. You haven't learned anything, so there's nothing new that you can implement, and that puts you behind the curve, the progress curve, because you have made no progress, because you haven't even attempted to do something. So trying and failing is 1,000 times better than failing to try, because you learn from the things, the attempts that you fail at. Whereas if you're not trying at all, you're not learning anything at all, you're not making any type of progress. So I listened to a lot of these motivational compilations, and I heard Will Smith say this one time, just saying that skill is developed by hours and hours of hard work. You have talent naturally, but you don't have skill. Skill you have to work at. You have to, and it's not going to be easy. And that's the thing about it. You have to already have in your mind and know that this is not going to be an easy journey, and it's not going to be an overnight journey. It's something that you develop by hours and hours of training. That's the only way that you're going to get skilled at anything. Like I always tell you, these concepts are the same. They just use different ways of saying it, different metaphors. Like I said, you can't cross the ocean of life just by looking at it and saying, man, it sure would be nice to be over there. Or just by talking to people about it and saying, man, one day I'm going to swim over there. You can't do that. You're not going to get there. The only way that you're going to get there is if you jump into the ocean and swim. So basically it's saying you have to take action. There's nothing that can be accomplished without action first being taken. So stop dreaming about it, stop talking about it, jump out there and take action. Go for your goals, go for your dreams. Otherwise they'll never be accomplished. There is no shortcut to building a better version of yourself. Anybody that's looking for a shortcut has missed the whole concept entirely. They still have mental work to do on themselves, because that is not a reality, and that is not something that would be, even if it was a shortcut, it probably would be short-lived, because anything worth gaining, it takes time to gain. That's the only way that the principles of working out are actually going to be deeply ingrained in you is if you do it over time, and it sets in and changes your whole mind frame and your whole all your habits and everything. So don't look for shortcuts, because there are none. It takes time. As always, I want to thank you for watching another episode of AKRME Fitness, where we create a climate conducive for our clients to gain confidence and change the world one workout at a time. With that being said, myself and Kat are out of here, but we'll be back soon with more exercises for you. We'll see you guys then.